Okay, so real quick, I kind of wanted to hit on what can we do to help us with the symptoms that we may experience with perimenopause. The night sweats, the brain fog, depression, anxiety, um, just to name body aches, weight gain, all of these things that happen to our body. And it doesn't mean it's going to happen to everyone, but it's a pretty significant amount that it does, okay? I think it's like 80 something percent of women experience hot flashes and night sweats. That's pretty significant. But what I wanted to talk about is the things that we can do. Like, we cannot stop this transition from happening. The only way that it's not going to happen is to die young. And we don't want that, right? We want to live a good life. We want to live a long life. Most of us do. So, what we can do is what we call lifestyle changes, which is changes that we have control over. And it's not as difficult as we think. If you concentrate on these three things, these can make a significant impact in what you experience through perimenopause, okay? Not the only things, but it's three pillars you want to concentrate on. You want to look at how well are you managing your stress. Now, there's some stressors, so we have to remember our body don't know the difference between good stress and bad stress. Stress is stress, and it's going to respond the same way. So, okay. So what we can do, what we need to do is concentrate on the things that we have control over. You know, you cannot help how somebody's driving in traffic, but we can control how we react to it, right? You cannot control really what your job is doing, but you can control how you react to it. And one of the things may be leaving your job or getting a different job. I don't know. That's up to you. So stress management is one. Number two is sleep management. Now, these are not in any significant order, but number two, when we talk about sleep management, getting adequate sleep. Now, I know we hear this a lot and it sounds like cliche, but it's so true. When you're young, you don't think about it. You can go off of very little sleep. But as we get older, our body needs that sleep. Actually, we should period be getting enough sleep because it catches up with us. So your body will let you know how much sleep you need. And I saw where a guy, excuse me, has said this, and this makes sense to me. On a day where you don't have anything to do, you don't have to be up, you don't have to wake up to an alarm. Go to sleep, look at the clock about the time when you feel like you're going to be falling asleep, and then let your body wake itself up. That will pretty much kind of tell you how much sleep your body needs. Like I noticed for me, mine is anywhere from 6.5 to 7 hours of sleep. Usually my body will wake itself up about there. And so that will let you know when you're getting adequate sleep, because when you're not getting enough sleep, it's all a cycle. You don't get enough sleep, it makes your body stress. When it makes your body stress, your cortisol levels go up. You can get depressed, you can feel anxious, you can have brain fog, you can feel sluggish. So all that affects the other. And then last and certainly not least is self-care. I am so big on self-care. I believe in self-care. And we all know that there's so much that goes under that category. It's not just getting your hair done, getting your nails done, exercise, diet. That's not just it. That do fall under that category. However, as I said before, also being compliant, getting your vaccines, if you choose to do that. Drinking enough water, meditating, saying no. That's a big one. Saying no when you don't want to do something. Do not let other people talk you into doing something you do not want to do. No is a powerful word. I feel like no will also go under stress management, because you're saying yes to things you really don't want to do or don't have time to do, and that raises your stress level. So I feel like the word no is under two categories. That can go under stress management and self-care because you're taking care of yourself. And as women, I'm not saying men don't, but as women, it's just kind of natural that we put other people before ourselves. And I hate to say it, we even have to put ourselves before our children. Now, that doesn't mean that you starve your children and you eat. Of course, that's extreme. But what that means is that you're taking care of yourself enough that you can be healthy enough to take care of your children. You know, children are as happy as their mothers. So, like, if you're a depressed, sad, angry mother, that's going to affect your children. And then when they grow up, they'll have some problems as adults. So those are the 3 pillars that I want to talk about. Stress management. Manage that stress where you can. Sleep management. Turning off those devices, not being on social media. It's something about the blue light that comes from the phone that kind of wakes you up. And so you want to shut that down a couple hours before you're going to go to sleep. And last but not least is self-care. Work on those 3 categories and you're already ahead of everybody else, okay? Have a blessed day.